There have been very few perfect 100 runs on snowboard halfpipe because the snow is unpredictable and the challenges to get a perfect 100 are the same to get a 10 gymnastics. It's similar judging, and that's why many have not done it. But one has done it more than once. That is Shaun White. But his second time doing it was to punch his ticket to the Olympics in 2018 after missing out on the podium completely at the 2014 Olympics. He was able to come back from this and a devastating injury the year before to now punch his ticket to the 2018 Winter Olympics, ending one of the greatest snowboarding comeback stories we've heard. Join us today as we hear about his rise, fall, and his comeback again today on Daily Sports History. Welcome to Daily Sports History. I'm Ethan Reese, your guide, because I can snowboard down a hill without falling down. Take that, Shaun White. So Shaun was born a California kid in San Diego and was diagnosed with a heart defect when he was born. At the age of 6 months, he had open heart surgery, and the doctors gave him actually slim odds to even survive. This was amazing for me to hear, as my son also had open heart surgery at 10 months old. And it's amazing to see someone come back from this, knowing what he actually went through. And I'm also amazed his parents let him get into extreme sports. It's a scary moment. And by the age of 7, though, he was already going crazy on skateboards, surfboards, and snowboards. He won his first X Game gold at the age of 16 in 2003. He would go on in 2006 to win his first gold medal in the snowboarding halfpipe and do the same 4 years later. He got the nickname Flying Tomato due to his red hair that was flowing as he was running, both doing snowboarding, and he was also having success skateboarding as well at the X Games. And in 2012, he landed his very first perfect 100, giving him the gold and cementing his status as one of the greatest snowboarders of all time. So by the time the Sochi Olympics came around in 2014, everyone just assumed he would go on to win. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. He finished 4th and was unable to even medal at the Olympics. A huge devastating thing as he spread himself too thin. He was obviously getting more sponsors, had more commitments, also entered another event in the slalom, and he just was not able to keep up and missed out on his opportunity. Just shows you how good you have to be to actually win a medal. And at that point, he was so devastated, he actually retired from the Olympics, he said. But he gained new motivation in 2017 at the X Games in Aspen. He was trying to three-peat gold there, and he was trying to land a double cork 1260. I'm not going to pretend to know what these names are called, but I think they're very catchy names, so I'll tell them anyway. And he caught big air, was going 40 miles an hour, but unfortunately missed the edge and hit his face at the top of the halfpipe. There's pools of blood. He needed 62 stitches. He had an orbital fracture and a lacerated liver. Everyone just thought, okay, he's going to retire after this. This is a retirement type injury. And he was pretty much hidden for 8 months, rehabbing, building himself back up. And he decided he wanted to make a comeback. And the Olympic trials were coming up. And at the Olympic trials, they only send 4 people for a specific event. So you have to be the top 4 in the qualifiers. And everyone's excited to see him and see him back in action and to see what he can actually do. So at the U.S. Grand Prix, where they have all the finals for the U.S. Winter Olympics, it's cold. It's -5. And now Shaun White is up. The way it works is you get multiple runs, and your best score, it gets you your place. So if you score a 90 the first time and a 95, they'll take the 95, and everyone has to beat that 95. So really, it's a king of the mountain type of thing. So Shaun's previous runs were short. About 93 is what he got on his previous runs. Not bad runs, but not enough to make the team. So he needed a near perfect run. Fans are all excited. It's his last run, and he drops in, heading down the mountain into a halfpipe. He goes to his first jump. And I'm going to describe these the best I can to make sense. He did a double cork 1040 Japan. It's 4.5 rotations, a double cork, inverted axle, launching about 12 feet above the halfpipe. I know, It's technical. It's a really cool trick. His next one, he does a 260 double cork chain, which is an indie grab, grabbing like behind on the back side of the snowboard and doing 3.5 spins. His third is a front side 1260 double cork, which is similar to what he did on his first trick, just the other way. Then he does a backside 260 the opposite way into a cab 1080, which is 1.5 spins while basically doing kind of a flip-like thing. And he lands all of these perfectly, just about as perfect as you can run. No falter, no fall, no slip, no over rotation. The run looks flawless. And there's 5 judges, and he gets 100, 100, 100, 100, and a 99. And what they do is they average out these. Even though that 99 is there, they still count as a perfect 100 because it rounds up. It's an ecstatic moment. He gets to go back to the Olympics. The crowd erupts. They're excited for him. They know he missed out on the previous Olympics, and he was coming back from injury. Not many have seen him run. So after this, he is part of the U.S. team going to the 2018 U.S. Olympics, and he's focusing on just the halfpipe. And at the Olympics, he puts up a 98.5, a great score. And he goes last out of everyone in the field and wins gold. And he actually does go back to the 2022 Olympics, but finishes 4th, missing out on his 4th gold. But that's 5 Olympics. That's impressive for anybody to go to, because that's a 20-year span. After this Olympics, he would shortly retire and lean into his lifestyle brand, White Space, selling snowboards, outerwear, streetwear, and he does a lot of success. And by 2025, he starts building a snow league to kind of allow competition in the snowboarding realm, a little different than it is normally. And although its success is to be determined, it's a nice breath of fresh take that he can give back to the Olympic, that he can give back to his community that did so well for him. And it just goes to show you the determination that some athletes have just to never give up on their dreams and their goals in the sports they love. I want to thank you for listening to today's Daily Sports History. If you like this, please check us out on social media. I started to do these short videos about random people that have sports records that will probably be either future episodes or have been episodes. You can check those out in the links below on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Fun little videos about a minute long. I hope you check them out and enjoy them, and we'll see you on the next one.